Alright guys, let's start with dollar index and I'll give you the update on the levels I provided you with last weekend. Alright, so looking at the price action now, we see that the market opened on 17th, right? It opened on 16th, so midnight, so basically on 17th it traded down. Now we already had this support one at 95, right? So this was a good level to buy at. Look at how the price has given the, oh wait, I actually have deleted some of the levels here. Yep, so these were the levels I gave you like last weekend. So as you can see, 94.40, 95.40, 95.51, 95 big figure. So it was a great move from support 1 to resistance 1, and it broke through resistance 1 to 2 and then 3. Once it breaks certain levels, we can look to trade above the level, right? So basically if the resistance 1 is broken, you can be looking to resistance 2 and resistance 3, like going up. So this was a great move from here to here. Since we don't trade dollar index here, so it's just a benchmark for to look at how the currencies would move with regard to this. Now on the updated levels, I'll post a video on Sunday to give you all the levels, but for now it's still trading between resistance 2 and 3, so it could even turn to support and maybe go above, I'm not sure, but I'll give you more levels on Sunday. So basically on the in this week I'll update on the levels again. As you can see, for this week only this much move would have been really good for the week, for the weekly returns and everything. So basically I'll give the next chart will be of euro dollar, so we will move on to that now. Okay guys, with euro dollar, the levels I provided, okay, so the shaded areas, right, these are the sessions. The first one is London and the second one is New York. So just to give you the idea of how the price moves in those sessions, not that you need it, but it's good to have on your chart. Alright, so let's see, the price opened about here, right? We left off here last weekend, so the price moved all the way above towards resistance 1 and it traded down. It traded above and traded down again. So let me give you the idea over here of what I'm looking at. Okay, so it traded above to the resistance 1, traded down, traded above again, and then it just broke all the supports on the down level, and now we are sitting at support 3 and we have reacted since from there. So this was a really great move. As you can see, this inverted chart of dollar index, so this was a great move. Now see what I'm looking at here, right? You should wait. You might be thinking that this did not actually trade to the level, but as I told you, there is always a mean of about 5 pips. As you can see over here, if you can wait, this one here, there's always a mean of 5 pips, right? So it could be short of 5 pips or it could go above 5 pips. Let's suppose it could have easily gone like right here, and then it could have done something like this. That's almost same. The levels are not absolute. There are always some deviations, right? So it was a really great move. As you can see, it has broken support 1, 2, support broken, turn to resistance, support broken, turn to resistance, and it traded to our support 3. So let's look at how many pips it actually has traded. From all the way here to about here, this is about 108 pips. Now, not saying that you can catch all the pips, but it was a really great week if you think about it. It started from the London session and all the way to London close on Tuesday, and for the Wednesday it was not much of a move because there was no news embargo today. It was really quiet for today. Yesterday we had 2:30 news around about here, and also for Monday I think we had a little news on, I'm not sure about Monday. I think there was some news, yeah. Tuesday you had a really great move of the support 1, 2 and 3. It turned to resistance, support broken, resistance, support broken, resistance, and it had our level of 1330. So it was a really good week. Not week, but it was like half a week, so still a midweek here. So this is a midweek kind of analysis I'm giving you right now. So this was, yeah, so still the price is sitting at support 3 and around support 2. So as I told you, the levels will be given on Sunday again, so still we have to see what the market will do on the rest of the week. Now, looking at trading, right, if you have caught this move right here, this is way enough for your week. Like 108 pips is basically, it's a really good week if you think about it. With respect to risk and reward, any system applied here could have been a profitable, looking at the levels it have moved from. Not that I'm telling you to trade or anything here, but these are the levels we were looking at beforehand, right? So a very good move on euro dollar. Let me show you the pound dollar now. Alright guys, looking at pound USD. So the market opened about here and it traded above. Since it has not touched any of the resistance on the premium side here, so we traded down to a support level 2 on 4 hour, right? So let me show you on 5 minutes here. We had a little bounce over here, was about, I think, about 15 pips bounce twice here, which was not of my liking. I would never trade this sort of bounces, right? So it broke down on Asian session and then the support became resistance in London and it traded below. That was about 40 pips from 36.45 to 36.05, right? It was about a good move in London going into New York. Okay, about, you can see right over here, this is about 40 pips. So daily support did not hold price, it broke through. So this level is no longer valid now, since it does not want to support price, so we'll just regard that out. Price is right now trading at support 2, which is now the resistance, right? Since it was broken and it has tested twice now. So I'm still looking for down prices if dollar wants to go above. So on the dollar chart, if I show you, this was our resistance, right now it's support. So this level and this level are support levels. So if indeed the price is held on to these levels and it goes above, we could be looking for pound to basically go below to maybe support 2, which it did react a bit, but okay, this was a before level, this is not the one here, sorry. So we started from this side, right? So it could support price if dollar wants to go above, but we'll see for what happens for the next week. So I will update on the levels on Sunday again, but I might not be talking too much anymore. Maybe I'll put a background music and give you the levels, and we will review it on the Wednesday again, like just the way I did it for this week. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.